special guests. We have Whitney and Kimmy. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, good.
Real good.
Real good. All right. So, you guys having a good Labor Day today?
Yes,
I'll let you know in about 3.5 hours.
depending on who wins.
Yes.
That's great. Well, let's get the show started off. The Battlefield 1 beta released this week. I know, Kenny, you've played it. What is your take on it? How do you feel about it?
Enjoy the gameplay. Of course, the graphics are really, really good.
Yeah, phenomenal.
The really cool part is the whole environment is absolutely interactive. You hit a building with something, it's going to blow up and fall down around you and actually can hurt you when you're in there. Only downside I have to it is the amount of people jumping in vehicles and just noobing out the vehicles, and then how difficult it is to destroy the vehicles.
Yeah, I agree completely on that. I think the vehicles are a little bit way overpowered. Yeah, I mean, I actually enjoyed the rush mode more than the conquest mode. That's just me. I mean, I'm more of a search and destroy type person in Call of Duty as well.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, the graphics are phenomenal in the game, and you know it's Battlefield. I have a hard time saying it's better than Battlefield 4 just because I like jets and helicopters and more modern stuff myself personally. But they did a great job so far in the beta.
Yeah, I love the feel of the actual guns with the rifles. I think those are really, really good, especially the single shot bolt action rifles.
Yeah, definitely. The guns felt good. Hey, there's Mike. Mike, welcome
What's
to
up,
the
man?
show.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, welcome to the show. You're talking games with Ryno, and we're just having a discussion. Did you play the Battlefield 1 beta?
Oh, hell yeah, I'm ranked 24, man.
Very nice, man. You've been
Whoa.
playing a lot. So, what's your take on it?
I like it. It's a lot different than Battlefield 4 in regards to the way it's laid out and vehicles and structural damage. I feel like they fixed the netcode a lot. And it's been really fun. Obviously, since I've been ranking the hell up.
Very true. Mike, just make sure
I'm
that
up
you're,
there with you.
if you could, just make sure that your voice is shared through the party because I'm broadcasting right now live, and I just want to make sure that everybody else can hear you too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think it is.
It should be. I just want to make sure you know.
I
Yep.
think I've been playing it just as much because I'm 21.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
very
it's very
low.
fun.
Yeah,
Once
I
you get a hold of the desert, it's the same map over and over, so you learn different strategies and you try different things. I think that's the fun part.
I absolutely hate the sandstorm though.
Oh, I love that because then you can go all like super undercover and jump behind people and knife them, and you can walk freely without anybody seeing you up close.
Yeah, well, I'm one of those, those snipers that likes to sit in the back of the thing. So when the sandstorm hits, it's like, oh, this sucks.
I am the guy hunting you down.
I do like, even though I've unlocked them all, I do like using the shovel to just beat on people with.
Oh, that's fun. It's not as
That's
quick
fun.
as the baton, but the shovel is definitely fun. It's a rewarding feeling to beat someone in the face with it.
Hit someone in the face with a shovel? Absolutely. How can you go
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
All right,
really
Rhino and everybody. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be getting off. My burgers are done, and the game is about to start. So.
good. All right, Kenny, what you have a
Yeah.
wonderful night?
I didn't know it was up because I'm actually in the middle of a heroic strike with my cousin on Destiny.
Oh, very nice.
So he's texting me and he's probably mad. But I can join you again some other time.
Yeah, sounds good, Mike. You have a wonderful evening too, then.
Alright, you too, man. Thanks.
Hey,
All right, see you guys later.
everybody, talk to you later, and of course, go Knowles.
Take care.
I don't know who's playing.
All right, well, Whitney, just to let you know, Microsoft released some news today. Solitaire Collection hits over 100 million users.
Wait, Solitaire, like the
The-
card game?
Yeah, the card game has over 100 million users. I mean, you figure who hasn't played Solitaire at this point,
Right,
That's
right.
still a lot of people.
Yeah.
hmm Yeah,
They
so
need their
Microsoft
card
seems to be
games.
doing bragging about that. Some of the bigger news that's come out, Sony um, wants to get into the mobile gaming. They said that Pokemon Go was a game changer, and that you know it's augmented reality is a great innovation idea that's going to lift all boats for the video game industry. So they're talking about getting
So,
into phone games as well.
well, as long as they don't make that their focus, that's cool. You know, I'm always up for it, but I mean, that's not what I do my main gaming on. I mean, I only have 16 gigabytes on my iPhone, so
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a very big mobile phone gamer. I mean, I've played a bunch of them. I prefer a console or PC just over. I tell you the truth. I even prefer like a handheld system, like a I don't know, like
a
a
Vita
DS or a
or your
Vita or something like
3DS
that.
or
Yeah, exactly,
yeah,
something like that. Stop dissing. I'm
100%.
not
I'm with
dissing
you.
Microsoft.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Actually,
I'm
I got
gonna
a few good
die.
things to say about Microsoft.
I'm dead. God damn it.
Gears of War 4. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying about the where was it? Yeah, they say it was a game changer and they're aggressively seeking it. I mean, if they make some really cool games with their franchise characters, I think that could be really cool.
Right.
You know,
I
but
mean, you get some of these other like Deus Ex has like a companion app where you can play on your phone.
oh, does it
I just
really?
yeah, I just don't care.
And what does that do?
I don't know
Oh,
because I
have you
didn't care to
tried
find
it?
out.
Very nice. Other news, along with them seeking mobile gaming, is the rumor is the PS4 Neo is expected to launch this week.
What?
That kind of
What?
came out of left field. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're expecting it to launch this week, which
Is there some kind of gaming conference or convention that we like that I just lost track of?
well,
Or
no. I mean, I know Tokyo Game Show is coming up, but for them to, I mean, maybe they're going to announce it at Tokyo Game Show, but they're probably going to pull a Sega Saturn. I don't know if you remember when Sega Saturn launched back on E3. It was like, and go out in your stores and buy it today.
and
Which
people are like,
was, yeah, like what? Like, you know, and it wasn't the best launch they've ever had, considering people that didn't have
Right.
time to save up for it. There was no hype behind it, you know. I mean, there's a hype behind the Neo, but no one really even knows what the true specs are of it yet. So to just come out and launch it all of a sudden, that would be, I don't think that's a good idea in my personal opinion.
I mean, I have to agree with you. If nobody knows about it,
Right,
it's
like
kinda
they're going to
a
make the
no-brainer,
announcement
but-
at Tokyo Game Show, and then, bam, it's in the stores.
yeah, go get it.
Yeah,
I
go
mean,
get
it's
it
different when it's a
today.
game.
Right, it's different with a game. But even a game, you almost want to have that marketing hype behind it, you know, just so you know sales are going to be there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, where was there was some of the games that they showed at E3 this year, and they said you can go buy it right now. I wonder if it really did sell that well, or people are just kind of forgot about it.
It's possible. I mean, you know, the difference between a $20 indie game that comes out right away or a $60 game compared to a $400. Well, we don't know the actual price, but assuming it's going
Right.
to be a $400 system is a huge difference. You know,
So wait, is this official or is it a rumor?
well, I'm not sure it's official yet, but I mean, I guess I would say it's in rumor status right now. Because no
Right.
one's actually come out and said officially it's going to launch this week. But that's what the rumors
Mhm.
are. So,
Hmm.
I don't know. On another
Is
note,
there word on Xbox?
no word on. Well, we know next Xbox launches next year. That's all we know. They haven't seen an
That's
official
it.
release date on that.
Okay.
So, but until we get specs on the Neo, we're not going to know how powerful the thing actually is compared even to the Xbox
Yeah.
Scorpio.
It's very, very odd for them to say, yeah, it's gonna be announced this week or coming out this week, and yeah, we're not gonna tell you what's all about.
Right. So,
Have fun.
yep.
Buy it.
Go buy it in stores now.
Yeah. What's in it? No idea.
Don't worry about it. Forget about it. You don't
Yeah.
need to know.
Forget about it.
We're broadcasting live from Florida, cute kitty.
Cute kitty.
Cute kitty cuddles. Also, well, now we know a little bit more about the NX. We hear the NX is definitely going to use cartridges. So that even
Really?
puts it as more.
Really?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a handheld system, I believe. Rumor is it
Okay.
might even play DS games or even 3DS games.
So like those kind of cartridges.
Yes, those kind of cartridges. I mean, we don't know. Of course, that's a rumor as well. But if the system is a handheld, you could turn it maybe like say it's the size of a Wii U. Well, then you would turn it sideways to have the screen cut in half for like a DS game or something like that. You know,
Right.
if that would be kind of cool. But they're saying it
Yeah.
is region free, which also puts it even more as a
What?
handheld. Yes, you could get your games from Europe, Japan, anything will play on it.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's take a minute to talk about that because when was the last time Nintendo was region free?
Oh,
I can't remember.
all their handhelds up until the 3DS were region free.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep. I don't know why they.
Well, I guess
didn't-
it's understandable. I wouldn't know that though, because like before I bought the 3DS, my last Nintendo product that I bought was a Game Boy Color.
Well, Neo could be delayed until next year. I mean, if they're trying to compete with the Scorpio, I'm sorry, just Neo will be delayed next year. One of our comments says, and that is quite possible. If the specs aren't there, I mean, if they want to make it more powerful, I believe that will be
Right.
the case. I mean, I think that would be a smart decision on their part. But I don't know. It's hard. It's a tough sell for me on both systems because, like both companies have said, if they stick true to their word and they don't lie, like Microsoft and Sony, that that no gamer will be left behind, then like I said, unless you have a 4K TV, there's no problem. There's really no reason to owning one.
Right. Right.
Tough sell there. But until they come up with that exclusives that are like super powerful that you can play only on those next gen systems, then
Yeah.
I think I might pass. But hey, more power to everybody.
I'm kind of worried that it's going to be a handheld. Like, so if it becomes a handheld, is it going to be, or is it going to negate like the 3DS or something? Because I love my 3DS.
No,
but-
Nintendo just did
yeah.
Direct earlier this week that showed that the go Dolphins. No, no. Sorry. Oh. No, Nintendo came out with a Direct earlier this week that said that the 3DS is not dying. They announced a bunch of great games that looked awesome. A new 2D Pikmin that looked like great, I thought.
Really?
Still got Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out. I mean, even a Mario sports game, which has 5 different sports, full sports in it, like golf, tennis. I think it was soccer, baseball. I'm trying to remember the other one. But yeah, no.
Well, just like if
3DS.
we're suspecting that the NX is going to be kind of like a handheld-ish system, I really don't want it to affect my 3DS because I was really pissed off when I bought a 3DS and then they announced the new 3DS and I wanted to go break stuff,
Well, I don't think because of the new 3DS, I don't think they're going to kill it off right away. I would say, we'll give it 2 more years and then everything will go into the NX if the NX is is a handheld. Berg, if you want to join the party, just join in Superfly 13. And it's on PlayStation. Just join right in. You should be able to.
Yeah. If that's the case, I hope NX fails.
I don't hope NX fails, actually, to tell you the truth. I don't want to see Nintendo out of the gaming market just because they're the only ones that take a different approach to gaming.
Yeah. Well,
Miami rules.
yeah, I know.
I'm from Miami as well. It's a great place. Sorry, another comment from a cute kitty
From
Cuddles.
Miami?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude. I thought you were from Sarasota like the rest of us losers.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. Sarasota is not loserly.
No, Sarasota's awesome. I love this town.
Oh, yeah, I know. I miss it every day.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Oh, sorry, folks. Let me get one more player in here real quick to join us. Sorry about the... There we go.
Ooh, I got it.
I actually lived in Wildwood. That's not even a lie. That's pretty crazy.
Wait.
That's a little coincidental. Talking about some other stuff here. What else was there? Sega wants to remake Shenmue 1 and 2. But
Sean!
How you doing, Neo?
What's up, Sean?
Sean,
You have to
welcome to
take
the
a
show.
minute because I haven't spoken to Sean in like forever.
I was just discussing how Sega wants to remake Shenmue 1 and 2. But they're saying the hard part about doing that is the games are huge to remake, and the fact that to get all the licensing back that they would need for like the different things in the game. But they really
Right.
want to do it, they said. And I'm all for it. I love
Really?
Shenmue 1 and 2.
I mean, anything that gives gamers a little bit of home sweet home.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So to
Did you
speak.
ever play those, Sean?
Play which one? Shenmue 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got them both still on my Dreamcast.
Oh, awesome. Very awesome. Yeah, so I would like to see a definite remake of those. I think that could be really, really cool. Especially for gamers I've never played them yet. I mean,
It's kind of funny that you got to think about something, Ryan, with how few Dreamcasts sold. How many people are excited for Shenmue 3 actually played those two? Because one only came out in the United States,
Mhm.
and two I got from overseas.
yeah, I had mine imported for my Dreamcast. I mean, it did come out in the original Xbox.
Shenmue 1, not 2.
No, Shenmue 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. Microsoft actually released it for Xbox Original. But the problem was, I mean, it didn't sell as well as they were hoping it would, unfortunately. But now it's funny because I hope those games live up because I haven't played them in years, and I know they were like the first ever like full like interactive games and like open world and stuff. But I mean, now we have games like Grand Theft Auto and games like that, which have totally taken open world to a whole new level. You know?
It's gonna kill like your view of that game because you're like, I remember it was so amazing when I was a kid, and now you're like 50 million years later. It's like, wow,
Like,
this is kind of
yeah, this kind of sucks.
wow. This is something.
What's that?
You should have had this whole show about me getting
Yeah.
Oh no, Whitney's been on here quite a few times. Whitney's a regular with us.
Yeah, I'm on here regularly. I occasionally, I think the last couple of times I was extremely drunk, but I'm
You know.
stoned, mostly sober. Well, when I play video games, I'm playing Deus Ex right now, and I'm trying to teach myself how to play this freaking game, and it's a nightmare, so I can't concentrate. I'm dying right now. I don't even know why I'm dying. What is happening? I can't play this game. I'm dead. What? You know what? Whatever.
Did any of you guys play
This
the
is gonna make
Titanfall
me
2
bust out
beta?
a beer.
Or, well, the tech demo or whatever they're calling it?
So what was it? Say it one more time.
Titanfall 2? Did you try that one? Or?
Titanfall. Oh, I did not.
No, it was released.
They changed it a lot from the original, right?
They did. And the first week, it was a real big drastic difference. And then they fixed a lot of the problems for week 2, which made it a lot better. But the thing about Titanfall 2 is it's not going to be part of EA Access, which means you're not going to be able to get the early play, and you're not going to be able to get the 10% off.
Well, do you think this game is going to have the longevity that the first one did not? They kept saying, "Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. Everybody's going to love it," and then it was,
Well, I think
It was
now
there for
that
like
it's
a
hitting a
month and then it
broader
was gone.
audience than just the Xbox One crowd, I think it's going to be much bigger. And they made a lot of improvements on like new mechs and new stuff like that. So hopefully, and they have a single player storyline. That also hurt the first game. It being nothing but multiplayer, I think kind of put a dent.
wasn't the first one kind of I could be wrong on this, but wasn't it directly competing with Destiny? And then Destiny has lasted. Destiny is still consistent.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I don't know if it was
Titanfall
so
kinda
much
dropped
competing
off.
with it because they launched like almost a year apart. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
so it was a different market, I'd say. Well, in the shooter era, I mean, just the whole. But I really personally enjoyed the first Titanfall. I really liked it, and I'm probably going to get Titanfall 2. But that's it's a little disappointing because I have EA Access and I do enjoy that 10% discount. that they give, and I was hoping, you know, I'd be able to save a little money on it, but it looks like it's going to be full price.
Your indies game's down a couple bucks, Ryan.
Also, if you are a member of EA Access, Garden Warfare 2 is available now
Garden Warfare 2 is actually available
for EA Access. Yes, in the vault. So if you guys have never played Garden Warfare, highly suggest playing it, especially Garden Warfare 2. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. And now, of course, it's free in the vault. So enjoy. Let's see. What else is going on? What other big news was there? Oh, Call of Duty. We all know about. We all know how they're releasing the. Yes, sir.
choice between the PS4 Neo or the Nintendo NX.
Oh, for me
PS4.
personally, since I already own a PS4, I'm going with the NX.
But you know when they bring out the
Wait, what?
Bring out the what?
now Ryan, if they bring out games just with the new systems, whether it's the Neo or the Scorpio, it's still gonna be the same thing as if you have a PC. They're gonna release the same game on the systems, and then you'll obviously get more bells and whistles turned on at a higher resolution and whatnot.
Well, it's just the resolution.
Scale back down to the well, it's not just gonna be resolution. When you got that much more computational power, it's gonna. If you ever gamed on a PC, you know you can turn on different types of lighting. You can turn on different types of.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to give you those options as a PC. I think because it's a console and you don't get those options even now, what mostly it's going to be, they're going to have it to where if you have it, it's going to be automatically turned on to the best possible settings for like a Neo or a Scorpio, which is awesome if you have a 4K TV and can do that. I mean, that's great. But to me, I mean, honestly, I think the PS4 and Xbox One look fantastic already. I'm not a big graphics whore, so you know what I'm saying? To me, it doesn't really matter. So...
Well, I'm just saying though, they're gonna release one disc that's gonna work across every single game.
Right.
I like what you're saying that like it'll probably sense which version and unlock it, but I think it'll give you options with the more powerful system hardware.
I mean,
Turn stuff off and control, maybe get a higher frame rate, whatever.
yeah, I'm sure you'll get better frame rate and stuff like that.
Well, thinking about it, this generation is started to support more mods and stuff that
Mhm.
they've done on games like not too much, but like Fallout 4 is an example. Skyrim's gonna have it.
Right.
So theoretically, that could be the first step towards going in that direction with the new system.
Oh yeah. I mean, and the thing is, I think that what they're going to do is this will be like the middle system, of course, and then the next system they release, probably another 2-3 years down the road, will be the next jump where you have to upgrade.
You want to know what's cool though, Ryan? Coolest thing?
What's that?
Witwit's in your chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like pay attention to what you guys are saying and then listen to what this girl is saying in Deus Ex, and she's just prattling on, and I was like, I really don't care. I gave up listening to you 2 seconds ago, okay?
Very cool.
Right, I just hadn't heard your voice, so I had to say something to get you to talk.
No, I'm talking about this girl. I care about what you guys are saying. Like, I don't even care. Like, I'm leaving.
Is there anything in the industry going on you guys are concerned about, or anything you guys want to talk about in the gaming industry?
I want to talk about what you think, Ryan, is going to happen this Christmas, because I'm kind of curious about what's going to come out. I mean, you talked about, you know, PS4 is going to have the Lost Guardians, probably going to be their marquee title now that Forza.
Gran Turismo?
Gran Turismo.
Yeah, Gran Turismo got pushed back. Absolutely.
And I pre-ordered the collector's edition of that.
Yeah, PSVR. I mean, PSVR to me is a tough sell just because of the price of it right now and the fact that it doesn't have any game that me personally I'm looking forward to at the moment.
I think what's going to help the VR is if you get more big name third party support, not just stuff like Batman VR, which is going to probably be like an hour experience.
Yeah, but it's only $20 too, so you got to figure.
Cool. Yeah, those are going to be cool.
Mhm.
But you're going to need full-fledged, big budget stuff developed for it, so people will drop $100 for it.
Yeah, that's. Didn't realize my controller shut off. There you go. And now the music's playing. How wonderful. Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, people are trying to kill me. Oh my gosh, why?
What is going on here?
Yeah, I'm still in the... Oh no, I'm dying! I'm dying! God, no, go away! Fuck,
There
I'm
we
dead.
go.
God damn it.
Sorry about that, folks. A little technical
I'm turning this
difficulties.
game off.
You know what, Ryan? We gotta do a really cool fast stop that goes with the music so on a regular basis.
Oh, hey.
Suck at this game.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get back on here. Sorry, folks. I didn't realize that I waited too long to touch my controller.
Bless you, Sip.
But no, I mean, I think the future of gaming...
I know, Sean is a lady, okay? You're insulting him.
I'm sorry, Sean. No, I would probably find that pretty disturbing, actually. We don't talk about that text message.
That was supposed to be private.
There we go. But like I was going to say, I do feel the future of gaming is VR. I mean, you're never going to take anything away from regular console gaming or PC gaming at all, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah, you're right. The next progressive step is VR.
Right.
Yeah, but I think it's a couple of years out before you're gonna see a killer app or something that's gonna come out for it.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna be well. It's gonna take them while to develop something to get people to want to spend that kind of. You know, you can have your hardcore people, which is such a small percentage of the gaming community that are gonna buy it day one.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna tell people about it. You're gonna have your media behind it and stuff like that. Especially with there being two viable options on the PC, that you know, with the Ride and the Rift.
Right.
You also have then you also have the Gear VR for your cell phone. And now you're gonna have the PlayStation VR that's gonna basically be in the console thing. And then next year when the Scorpio comes up, that'll probably get VR support probably from Oculus.
Well, that's what I mean. With the PC pushing it, PlayStation pushing it, and I know Xbox is going to have, what is the Oculus Rift as well? Is that the one they're going with? Yeah, I mean VR is not going to go away. It's going to be a big step in the right direction. You know what I mean?
You know, with the fact that peripherals that have been added into systems over time
Mm-hmm.
don't usually garner much support. We saw that already with the movies.
Oh yeah.
You gotta kind of hope that it gets the kind of support it does, because you know if they don't do it right, and it doesn't, it's like a quick wow experience. It could go away real quick.
Well, that's the thing. They're going to have to come up with some killer apps. They're going to have to come out with something that pushes it. You know what I mean? Like the Grand Theft Auto of VR. Something of that multitude, I think, that starts selling it, because it's expensive. I mean, and granted, the PlayStation way is the cheapest way to get into VR, buying a PlayStation 4 in the PlayStation VR compared to the Oculus Rift or the Vive.
Well, I mean, something that could be cool, like just from an entertainment standpoint, you know, since Xbox is always pushing that stuff. Like if they give you away, if you just wear the headset or the VR set, and like if you're watching TV or something, or you're watching your friend do a stream of podcasts like right now, and you need to walk into the kitchen, then you can keep watching them and listen, but walk into the kitchen, do what you need to do, like just things like that.
I don't know if I'd walk into the kitchen with a headset on.
Something like HoloLens will be more of something to that, where you're not going to obstruct your view.
See, HoloLens can be
I mean-
really cool. I mean, all they showed really was Minecraft, which I'm not the biggest Minecraft fan, but I mean, it's a cool game. I saw people get into it.
It is a big name title, though.
Right. No, absolutely, and I don't disagree with that. And it is a big name title. And what they showed with it, them pulling, like when they pulled up and then the whole world lifted up and you could see underneath and everything, that was pretty awesome. And augmented reality, I mean, just with Pokemon Go and things like that, you know, that could be another step in the future as well.
How long do you see until Nintendo gets into VR, right?
Oh, they've already talked rumors about it. They're already looking into it. The rumor is they've already started looking into VR.
I could see them doing something like that with the Gear VR and using the NX and you slap it into a headset or something like that. I can see them doing that. And if they do that with like a Pokemon Go application, with people walking around with their VR NX headsets
Well, don't be surprised if the NX doesn't have apps like Pokemon Go, considering it's supposed to be a portable system anyway, and you go anywhere with it. I wouldn't be surprised if it used like 3G or something like that, you know, or 4G or.
Wasn't Nintendo against Pokemon Go though? Just
They
curious.
were, but I think Nintendo might be changing their tune, seeing as well as how it did at first. I mean, yeah, it's dropped off some, but there's still people that play it. I mean, I still see
course.
people playing it, you know,
It
especially
was
kids.
just useless to me.
They're still doing updates for Pokemon Go too, and as they add more to it, you'll see people get back into it.
Hmm.
I think that you had that initial push where everybody was excited to go and do this and traveling, doing the stuff that they needed to make the experience more full than just catching them.
Yeah.
Over your phone and doing battles or something like that would be the next logical, or being able to walk to a certain area and you find out there's a gym leader nearby or something that you can go and battle. So
Right.
they just need to add to the experience because right now it's not fully fleshed out.
Right. It isn't that Pokemon Go game. You know what I mean? Which, if the NX gets a Pokemon game, which we don't know what kind of Pokemon game it'll get, because my thing is they say a Pokemon game will come out within the first 6 months, right? But they're also releasing Sun and Moon. Are they really going to damage the sales of Sun and Moon for the NX version of Pokemon? Is it going to be like a Pokemon Snap type game? I mean, what?
Oh yeah.
I think they would port Sun and Moon to the NX. I don't think they're going to directly create a direct competitor with it.
See, that would be an idea
Maybe put it on the NX.
where just up the graphics and stuff on it.
Yeah, something like that maybe. Because Pokemon's always going to sell. You got to think about the mobile space with them putting out Pokemon Go already. That's probably the biggest card in the mobile space for video games that they could probably put out. That's going to
Yeah.
get people into it.
Oh, absolutely. It's already an established title, you know. Yeah.
Stuff people play with their kids. They're older now. They got cell phones. It makes sense. But what could they follow it up with, Ryan, from Nintendo's library? I mean, if they did like something like that with Legend of Zelda, where you just walk through certain areas, now you're all of a sudden in a dungeon and you're fighting.
Right. See, that could be cool. Or find treasures around town for Zelda, the different items and different things, you know. I mean, there's a bunch of different things they could do. It's just what will they do? You know, that's the question. Not sure. Not sure. Gears of War announced they're going to have a Horde 3.0 mode, which I'm super excited about because I love Horde mode on Gears of War.
You've got the right man in the chat to talk to about Gears.
Oh, absolutely. That's have you seen the Horde mode yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I missed the hell out of it.
Oh, I love Horde. I don't get me wrong. I love single player and multiplayer is a lot of fun.
People in your chat, in your party here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That'd be nice.
Well, I welcome all people.
Ooh. Yeah. Sorry. I'm playing Assassin's Creed and Jacob is shirtless. And I'm like, oh yeah. Sorry.
Jacob is shirtless.
Continue.
Yes, yes.
Fairly certain he's gay, but we'll find out later.
Well, I don't know. I'm just questioning you guys. What else would you? Any other interesting topics you want to talk about, or anything else on your guys' mind?
Do you think Final Fantasy is actually going to come out? Or are we going to continue to see? By the way, we forgot something. We're going to
I think it's
delay
delayed
it another
indefinitely
year.
at this point. I don't think it's coming out.
Can I say this to you, Wigwid?
Go ahead.
If it is a Sony developed game, yeah, it could probably be delayed.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, dude! Shut your mouth. Well, I just blame I think that's really the Japanese in general. They're just like,
Well, I gotta be honest with you. I think they made a mistake delaying it. I really do, because I know it might not be as damaging, but South Park comes out in December, and
yeah.
And tell you the truth, I'm looking more forward to South Park than I am Final Fantasy 15.
Of course you would. The fractured butthole.
Oh, dude,
You're right.
absolutely.
You're into that, right?
It's all in the title.
You say that, and it brings me right back to that text message you sent me earlier.
There was no text message, folks. Just being in all seriousness.
Share this with Wigwid.
No wait.
Okay. What are you sharing?
It shows
Oh.
And it says, "Hey, if you want to jump on my love show, it airs at 7:45 Eastern on my party on PS4." And typed it back. I said, "Love show? Should I be concerned?"
Stupid autocorrect. God, I hate it.
Is it worse or better?
Yes, thank you everybody for joining the Love Show.
Picture came up of Ryan. I don't know if he's gonna eat with his shirt off, had whipped cream or something like that.
That's next week.
What kind of show is this? Wow. Just follow. Wait till the people find out at work.
Very true.
Oof.
Well, since we're 35 minutes in, and there really hasn't been much on the gaming scene as of late that I can talk about that's really been super huge news or anything that's, that I can really think of other than a few topics we've already talked about.
I got one question for you.
Sure, what's that?
Do you think this, and I'm bringing this up because there happens to be a huge fan of this game in the chat right now.
Okay.
And I don't see them giving a lot of communication about what's going on with the Skyrim release that's coming out. And it's supposed to support mods and everything else like that.
Right.
I know somebody who absolutely loves Skyrim.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, what we've seen of it,
I'm not seeing it get a lot of coverage right now.
oh, the graphics are
It
amazing.
doesn't need
It
coverage,
supports
dude.
mods.
It's Skyrim.
But like she just said, it's Skyrim. So either you already played it, you know what I mean, or you're looking forward to playing it again with much better graphics. To
Yeah.
me, I can't spend $60 on it. Well, they've added mods to it. They haven't really added anything. I mean, I guess you talk about like the extra expansions or whatever, you know what I mean, that are already there. But other than that, they're still selling it for $60 again. Like, I think the sweet spot would have been like $40 since pretty much everybody and their brother has played it at this point. But hey, if they can get 60 out of it, good for them. That's
Okay,
like the,
do we know if your character transfers or does it not transfer?
They haven't mentioned anything about transferred characters. I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That would kind of defeat the purpose, you know.
Right, agreed. I mean, still, I'm open to it.
Access, yeah, let's say if they did that and still let you access the mods with the character you created and stuff, then I guess that would be a benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it just because I'd been meaning to kind of start over. I mean, I had never had multiple files. I only had the one. I know Charles had like 10 different characters because he just. I don't think he ever got over level 20. He just kept starting over.
That's crazy. Now, how do you guys feel about that? The whole like re-releasing games like BioShock 1 and 2 re-release, but $60.
Well, no, but you know why they're doing it.
Why they're doing it?
Yeah, I mean, you know why they're doing it.
Why?
Just to make extra money?
Offset the cost. It's to offset the cost for these companies that want to offset the cost of developing new games in this generation.
Oh yeah. Right. It's a way to get extra budgeting.
Get a payday somehow.
Oh, absolutely. And you're going to have people that buy those games. You know what I mean? There's no doubt about it. But I just don't know how many people are willing to. I don't know. There's so many other new games coming out that it's hard to spend money on last generation games.
Think about it this way, Ryan. We talked about this, you and me, before. I mean, The Last of Us came out remastered. That sold incredibly well on the PS4, and it just came out less than a year ago on the PS3, yet it still sold crazy on the PS4.
That's true. But understand also that a lot of. But here's the thing with Last of Us. A lot of Xbox 360 gamers jumped over to the PlayStation 4 after Microsoft botched the launch of the Xbox One. A lot of those gamers never played Last of Us. So for them, that was a new title. You know what I mean?
That's true. And that was also a title that they had all been kind of jonesing to play because it was getting ridiculously good views or reviews, you know. And Xbox players
So
couldn't
that was a
play
little
it.
different situation at that point. But like games like the BioShocks and Skyrim and stuff like that was available on both systems. So it's hard to find
Now
someone
Skyrim had that was a given for gamers because gamers have been begging them for it for how many years has it been out? They were asking for it. So that's slightly different just because everyone wanted it.
Right. But does everybody still want it?
Yeah. Fuck off.
Well, at least one of us in this room definitely wants it.
Yeah. God damn it.
Tell you what, I think that may be Whitwit's favorite game. She is loyal to Skyrim, and that's what's awesome about it. Is that it's not, it's
Right.
in games like Division, where you
And
income pile up too soon. And there's nothing wrong with something like BioShock. That's a great value when you get all 3 games with updated graphics. I mean,
I
Yeah.
guess.
considering, and this is something you said, Ryan. Something you said. The games that have come out this generation haven't been as good, so it's good to have the classics to fall back on.
No, I totally agree. I wish almost that it was a game from not last generation, but even the generation before that. You know what I mean? Like games that you can't find anymore that they remake and re-release.
Well, I think nostalgia can be a cruel mistress when it
Oh,
goes too far.
it absolutely can. You're right. But like I mentioned before, like I mentioned other times, I used to love games like Crimson Skies and Mech Assault. I wouldn't even mind if they re-released those games with better updated graphics and play them again. You know, if Microsoft did that.
On the arcade if they did it right, but yeah, I would love to have the original Mech Assault be brought back. That was like the game that launched Xbox Live.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mech Assault and Ghost Recon. I can't tell you the amount of time I put into Mech Assault and Ghost Recon back in the day.
Yeah, Chrome Hounds and stuff like
Oh.
that came out that were just outstanding titles that had a lot of depth.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd much rather have Chrome Hounds come out again in a re-release than Titanfall 2, consider what I saw from them.
Yeah, well, like I said, Titanfall 2, the first week, it wasn't that good. I was a little upset with it. After they went back and fixed some of the issues, the second week turned out to be much better. It felt more like the original Titanfall with the wall running and all the other stuff that you could do. And I think they're going to definitely make it, it's going to turn out to be a really fun game. I really have no doubts about that. Battlefield, like I said, I like Battlefield 4. Battlefield 1, it's tough for me to jump into. I can see how people love it. I mean, we talked about earlier where hitting people in the face with a shovel is actually a lot of fun. You know, cool stuff like that.
That's kind of like that franchise coming full circle.
Yeah,
It originally came out as Battlefield 1942 anyway.
right. World War II, exactly.
Yeah. So this is kind of going back to where it started at in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing?
It depends. Depends on how you look at it.
I think they always do that with war games because COD did the same thing too. If you remember with
Well, a COD needs to do something because they've done jump the shark at this point completely.
Yeah, they had the most disliked trailer. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? People are gonna dislike the trailer and they're gonna hate the game and they're gonna say all this stuff, but it's still gonna be the top selling game that's gonna come out this year.
Well, you know,
There's no.
it's
There isn't a new Grand Theft Auto coming out this year, so it doesn't have anything to do with it.
it's terrible. Like I was talking with Kenny about it. You know what I mean? I'm actually much looking forward to Call of Duty 4 remake than I am the new Call of Duty. Unfortunately, you have to buy the new Call of Duty to get the Call of Duty 4 remake.
Yeah, that's what I bought the whole package, Ryan, just because I wanted the Modern Warfare remake. And you know what? That's gonna probably get more online play
Oh, I'm sure.
than Infinite Warfare.
Absolutely. And you know what? It was very balanced. You didn't have a billion different perks. You didn't have a billion different kill streaks. You know what I mean? It was 3, 5, and 7. What's that?
This goes all back circle about what you were just talking about doing re-releases of games.
Right. You know, you're right. You're right. It does. And
This is a direct result of that. This is like the current new Advanced Warfare versus the Modern Warfare remake, and the Modern Warfare remake is going to probably get more play. And like you said, people are going to scalp their copy online for $60 for the remake to people or whatever. But it'll get a lot more people.
yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
well, that worked out swimmingly.
I'm almost willing to buy a new Call of Duty just for Call of Duty 4. Almost.
Oh, I am. I want to go back to the prison break part of the single player, dude. That was like playing through a Michael Bay movie.
Oh, you know what? I didn't. You know what? I'm so into the multiplayer. I didn't even pay attention. And is the single player there as well?
Yeah, single player is going to be there too. It's not just a multiplayer. It's the whole game.
See, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Now they should just release it separately, and that would be even more cool.
You know what's crazy? They'll probably do something where you can buy that version online only for like $40 through the respective stores on Xbox Live and PSN.
I can see him doing that. I can definitely see him doing that.
I'm kind of curious about them, like, just going back to what you guys were saying about them keep releasing games over and over again for these different systems. I mean, they're going to keep doing it if people keep buying them. I mean, BioShock, I mean, it's cool. It's cool, but I'm just kind of like, I've bought that so many times now.
Yeah, but money talks. I mean, how many times you want to talk about the most released game with? The most released game that's ever been out is Resident Evil 4, probably.
You think?
And that just got re-released on the
I would
Well,
honestly, I'd
I
almost
mean,
say
that's
Super
a good
Mario
game,
Brothers.
so.
Resident Evil 4 was even on the Atari 2600, I think.
now you're just talking. Get out of here.
Graphics suck, but
Oh yeah, it was. The gameplay was there though, you know. The one button,
oh yeah.
you know, it wasn't much you could do, but you could shoot.
But I'm just saying, the thing is, what you're saying about games getting re-released and re-releasing, you're talking about that, is that people sleep with their wallets, and if people keep rebuying the same game that gets released again and again and again, then they're going to keep doing it.
Absolutely.
I know.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I mean, that's how they make their decision, and it doesn't cost them money. They're not spending the resources, they're updating it and throwing it back out. The development cost is a lot lower for the developer, obviously, and they make a decent amount of profit, even if they sell the game at like $20.
I mean, it made it made sense for like Skyrim or something, you know, and plus gamers were asking for it. But for like BioShock, were people really asking for that? I mean, and is it really that good to keep re-releasing that game? I mean, there's...
Original BioShock, I would say yes.
Yes.
To some degree, despite the religious and the political stuff it talks about, I think Infinite would be too. I don't think BioShock 2 reached that level.
No, but why not throw it in there
Yeah.
anyway? You know what I mean? Why not? Just, I mean, if you
I
got
never
one
finished Infinite, so I guess I'll buy it for that.
Exactly. I mean, it is a good value for $60, I guess, when you look at it that way. And I'm sure there's people that haven't played all the BioShocks. For
Like
them,
me.
that's a good value. I've played all the BioShocks, been there, done that. I'm done with them. Moving on to Gears of War, stuff like that. Oh, BioShock 1 was incredible when it first came out.
I didn't finish Infinite, so I can't for sure say that, but yes, 1 was awesome.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, the sound, everything in that game, the whole, the suspense, that game was phenomenal.
So would you
Maybe I'll pick
kindly
up
tell
a
us a
used
little more
copy
about
to
that?
finish that one.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I said used.
Oh yeah.
But wouldn't you want to play BioShock 1 again with updated graphics on the next gen? Man, that game's just too good.
And I know they're hoping that would you kindly buy it?
Would you kindly?
Would you
I will.
kindly?
You know the thing I'm going to see, Ryan? I wonder if they're going to sell them individually for a higher price schedule as listen to the disc version.
What's that?
The BioShock collection. I wonder if they're going to release 1, 2, and Infinite individually on the stores if you just want to buy those digitally by game instead of having to buy all 3.
I can see them doing that. That wouldn't be a bad idea for them. Then you can pick and choose which one you want, especially if they're at $20 a piece. Or you know, they probably charge $30 a piece. I mean, honestly,
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Individually, you're going to pay a higher price.
right? Of course, for the singled out game.
But it does save you money because out of that whole set, I probably would definitely want to get BioShock 1 the most.
Yeah,
Pay $30 for that.
that would probably be the only one I'd really care to play again. You know.
Well, I mean, I'm still interested in finishing Infinite because it's
You know, I don't know.
Troy Baker,
We know we talk a lot about Skyrim. I'm just thinking, you know,
His
Skyrim
voice is like
might
butter.
be might actually get killed this next coming up next year in March.
what'll get killed?
The Skyrim killer's coming out, I think, in March.
What's the Skyrim killer?
What is Skyrim killer? Oh, you wouldn't just call Breath of the Wild? Breath of the Wild?
Oh yeah, that game with the terrible graphics. That's right.
Oh, but graphics don't mean everything.
Ryan, why you got to go there with my favorite franchise?
Because I'm just saying, the way they're doing it, it definitely looks like very open world. Lots of stuff you can do in the game. And it has that Nintendo touch to it, and it's Zelda. And it'll be portable as well. Yeah, it could be portable as well. So, you know, for me, I wouldn't really leave the house with it. But hey, you got to go take a bathroom break, go lay down in the bed and play it.
Dude, you get an hour lunch at work and you're in the middle of something, you got to stop a night, you're trying to figure this thing out, you get an hour lunch break at work. Dude, come on, you're going to be in the building.
See, well, my question is this on the portability of the NX. How big is it going to be? Is it going to be the size of a Wii U controller? Because that's not so portable. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
Okay, let me answer your question, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
People carry around tablets all the time, they're not exactly the smallest thing either.
That's true, but I don't carry around in their pocket.
To be honest, people take tablets with them everywhere they go. And some of those are like 10 inches on the screen, so people monitor on a tablet and game on a tablet, why wouldn't they do it with the dedicated console?
Yeah, I guess I can see your point there. I always think portability is like putting it in your pocket. You know what I mean? And then being able to pull it out anytime. But like you said, we'll see.
You know what else is cool?
What's that?
Witwit is in your chat.
What?
Should have seen that one coming. Should have seen that one coming.
Blanked out.
Well, guys,
Because they set you up with it at the same time.
exactly. So we got 10 minutes left, and we can go a little off topic here, guys. Anything you guys want to talk about? Doesn't have to be about games. Can be about anything going on, recent events, whatever's on your guys' mind.
I think anything like hasn't really been announced. That I know of. That I really care about.
Yeah.
I'm
Not-
gonna throw one more
not-
thing out there, Ryan.
Okay.
Something we talked about before.
Oh, yes.
PlayStation VR.
Yes.
I've been doing research on Robinson the Journey,
Uh huh.
and if that game is what it appears to be and what I've seen in gameplay videos on YouTube, that to me could be a killer app for the PlayStation VR.
You know that's the one VR game I haven't really looked into,
Oh, you gotta check it out.
and that was Robinson the Journey.
Yeah.
Danger, Will Robinson.
And that's I thought the same thing, Whitney. I was thinking the exact same thing. Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger, Will Robinson.
The Journey.
That game actually has it's made by Crytek.
Okay. Oh well, that right there.
Graphics are gonna be
Yeah, say graphics gonna be great.
they did it as an introduction to VR for people. That's something that's more than just a 1 hour experience. This game actually looks really cool.
So it's an actual game.
It's an actual game. It looks like, and then you got to remember there's another one. Was it Farpoint that you actually get a gun peripheral that you use with PlayStation VR that looks really good too.
Really, I haven't seen the gun peripheral yet for VR.
Yeah, they've announced it for Farpoint. I think it's the name of the game. It's from Sony. They're on a planet. They're walking through stuff. They start shooting this gigantic crab thing that comes out. That in VR would be pretty cool.
One game that looks really cool is Rigs.
Oh yeah, that may be. If I still get my PSVR, that's probably my launch game. I'm gonna get along with my VR World demo.
Yeah, the VR Worlds demo I think is just going to be cool. I mean, it's a tech showcase. Friends come over. Hey, man, try out VR Worlds. You know what I mean? That's what that's really going to be about. The introduction of VR gaming. But Rigs looks like it could be really cool. And it's multiplayer, and, everybody's online in their VR headsets.
Well, you got to think if they could make a really good multiplayer game that has really, that people can jump in there and play. There's no reason to think that this could become something you would see doing, like kind of what happened with Rocket League when it blew up. Now you got an RLCS
Yes.
championship series with people playing it. This year game just came out. How long ago on PC was it? Came out PS4 and PC the same date.
I believe so.
But if you get a really good VR experience, something that's really good competitive, I could see that being something that they would have tournaments and stuff for and build up around it. Depends how it's marketed or how much they push it.
My thing with VR, like even first-person shooters, as long as they can get moving down, as long as they can get you the whole process of moving from one area to the other, somehow they work that out. I heard Doom does an excellent job of however you can manipulate and move your character. I haven't actually seen it in motion, but I heard they did a great job on it. But if they can get that down, first-person shooting in VR could be amazing.
Well, this Farpoint game I was telling you about, you actually have an analog stick on the gun peripheral that you use.
Really? That
Yes,
that sounds awesome.
something where it's not like a VR version of an old gun game like you used to see in the arcades. It's actually you can move around with a stick on the side of the gun peripheral that I think you put a PlayStation Move controller in or something, so it knows when you're shooting it.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely.
The way to move it.
Well, if they do that, that's right. That's the right way. I think that would be awesome. That way, at least you can control your character, move them around, look around, and still shoot. I mean, it's going to take some getting used to, no doubt about it. But I mean, at first, I had a hard time playing first-person shooters with dual analog, and finally adapted to it.
Well, the thing is, I think the gun, because it's got the move controllers connected to the front of the gun, that controls your direction, and then the stick just lets you control moving forward and backwards and stuff.
Well, that'll work. So you're pointing and you turn right, it would actually turn right
Exactly.
like that. Okay, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah, it tracks the gun.
Left and right.
Okay, it'll probably have like an area off the side where you can go so much to the side, that's when it turns you.
Yep.
Okay, I can see that happening. Yeah, that'll work. And the controller would strafe you and move you forward and back.
But here's the one problem with the whole thing, right? To get the great experience, you're gonna have to buy the peripheral. So this is
Right.
going to be probably an $80, $90, maybe $100.
Well, the game's going to have to come with the peripheral.
Experience is great.
The peripheral's going to have to come with the game. That's really what they're going to have to do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they can't sell it separate. They're going to have to bundle it together and make it like an $80 game or whatever. And that's what they're going to have to do, really. I mean, that's it. Because we all know how peripherals sell.
I want to ask Whitwood a question about this because I would like to hear her point of view on this.
Mm-hmm.
What would they have to put on PlayStation VR to get you to drop the money to buy it?
Oh, good question.
Well, I mean, I was considering getting it. So I thought it'd be cool to play like that new Resident Evil game. But the more I saw in the new Resident Evil game, I was like, fuck that, I don't care.
I must be in the minority here. I really enjoyed the new Resident Evil game.
Fine, I don't care.
No, I'm not saying you have to care. I'm just
Traitor?
saying I really enjoyed it. My problem is they should not have named it Resident Evil 7. I don't think they should have had it as a
agreed.
continuation of the series. Maybe a reboot to the franchise or something, because it's not really Resident Evil.
Maybe it's a look at, like, it could have been a look at, say, okay, this is what one of the infected people is going through. This is what they're experiencing or something, you
Yeah,
know?
or just
That would have been
something, right.
really fucking cool. But
Right.
just calling it Resident Evil 7 and then having absolutely jack shit to do with the original story, which we're all kind of wondering, well, what happened, you know? Like, where did it go? Like, what's Leon doing? What's Chris doing, you know?
Did anybody finish 6 to actually see what was supposed to be in question?
I know it's going to be crazy.
No.
I never even played 6. I played the demo that came out, and I was like, okay, I'm good.
$20 right now, GameStop.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, I want to get it on my PS4 so I can play it.
I think what Whitwood was going to say earlier is that if they did like the PSVR Skyrim type of game,
And like that would be really difficult too, because it would have to be like just really good, you know, just being able to move through the world and all that, which you guys were just discussing.
Well, that's
so...
what they'd have to do. They'd have to put like
Yeah,
an analog
right.
stick somehow to move through the world. I mean, VR
Well,
is
I'm just
going
kind
to
of
need an analog
thinking,
stick.
what
That's all there is
would
to it.
sell it for me? Like, what would I? Because VR is all about being immersed in the game. Well,
Mm-hmm.
what is like the number one world that I want to be immersed in? Because
Grand
I don't
Theft Auto.
necessarily need to be immersed like in like a fuck off, like Assassin's Creed or something. Because I'm playing particular characters. But if it were like my character and it was Skyrim, oh my gosh, yes.
I think if they did a game where you could be in a VR world with people from other games. I mean, like think about if they did.
So sorta online.
Well, no, like something like think about if they did something like an Uncharted type of game where you're actually playing with the virtual Nathan Drake.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Oh,
Can I
you
take
done
a shirt
sold
off?
Whitney.
Oh my god.
You
Oh
done
my
sold
god.
Whitney.
I'm just saying, and you would pay out the ass to get a game, even if it only lasts you like 5 hours. A virtual Nathan Drake, and you could interact with him in VR and stuff.
Well, admittedly, when the PS3 came out, I bought it because of
That's what
Devil
she
May
was
Cry
hoping
4.
for. A virtual Nathan Drake.
Except Nathan Drake didn't admit that or didn't exist then, but
Did you think about being able to interact with characters that you love from different franchises in a virtual world?
Yeah, oh no.
yeah.
Like you could go and do something where even if you went on a couple missions with the cast from Final Fantasy VII in VR,
Well, you know what would be awesome?
not gonna buy that.
Okay, I'm going to show my age here. And Whitney, you might not know who this is, but Neo probably will. Do you remember Captain in the Game Master?
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay.
Is that your VR partner?
Absolutely. Could you imagine being in a virtual world, Nintendo virtual world, and going across all different Nintendo games on a journey? Like almost like Kingdom Hearts, but Nintendo Kingdom Hearts. You know what I mean? Like that right there would sell me instantaneously. It wouldn't even be a question.
Think about playing Mario Brothers from a first-person VR experience because they had something kind of like that from the first person that was in that zombie game. What was that zombie game that came out at the beginning of this year?
Wasn't he just called
Dying
Zombie?
Light?
Dying Light, exactly. They had
Oh.
something in that game where you could go through a thing on one of the roofs and you came down. You got to play a first-person Mario Brothers.
Really?
Yes, it's in the game. They got a lot of stuff like Plants vs. Zombie reference in that and everything.
Okay, I might have to check that game out.
About being able to play one of those games like Mario, even something that simple, just running around, jumping up, hitting your head on stuff.
Yeah.
How badass that could be.
You know, and that's the thing with Nintendo. They have so many amazing franchises. So many. So many. It does. It really does. I mean, they have numerous amounts of franchises that they can work with and interact with. It could be absolutely amazing. I think it would be awesome. Nintendo needs to step it up and come out with VR.
Yeah, the next big step in VR. You want to know the thing that's going to sell VR? Nintendo is the Pokemon thing.
Oh, could you imagine a VR Pokemon venturing around the world and all of a sudden coming across like a Pikachu and having to actually throw the Pokeball at it and you know, and battle and do all that stuff in virtual reality? Nintendo, if you're listening to this at all, you need to jump on that immediately, without even hesitation.
I'm going to tell you what's going to be the killer app for PlayStation VR or any VR system.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what it's going to be.
Ready.
He's waiting.
Oh, no.
Oh my God!
No, he's absolutely right. The porn industry is going to make VR because they've already have like dolls and stuff set up for virtual reality porn. This is not a lie. It is absolutely insane. The porn
Fantastic.
industry is going to make virtual reality bigger than what it already is.
Dude, Whitney, somebody made something that is supposed to, it's a machine that stimulates a woman's vagina. I'm not even kidding.
No, not at all. As crazy as that is, it's the truth.
That's awesome.
Not being able to get laid, you can go and buy this stuff.
But then think about
Okay,
this
this
way.
is just like this is such dangerous territory because millennials are already not having sex and having kids. Okay, like,
Well, that's
this is a
perfect birth
documented
control.
fact.
No, it's perfect birth control because listen, then you
Yeah,
can
no, it's
virtual reality.
permanent. Just kill your entire species control. That's what that shit is.
Because then.
And like, who the hell wants like a normal like girlfriend that's gonna nag on you the whole fucking time when you can just like fuck a robot?
A virtual girl that you have in your PlayStation VR, and then you'll have your little machine called
Well,
the digital vajayjay.
it'll never come on
Digital
PlayStation
JJ.
VR. Let's be real here. And that's a PC thing. That'll definitely be a PC thing. Because Sony would never license a virtual porn game.
Brian, I'm just gonna say right now, if they come out with that kind of thing on the PC, and you could like select a celebrity, like say
Right.
your thing is Pamela Anderson.
Pamela
Ew,
Anderson.
she is ratchet now.
Okay, well I'm just saying, like you could do that at any time in your life.
Right. Well, right. Well, anybody. It's virtual.
You would buy it, you wouldn't tell anybody you had it.
I personally would not, but I can definitely see it selling like crazy because that's the world we live in, and then that would absolutely happen, without a doubt. I have no doubt in my mind. Virtual reality porn.
It would sell first in
It's going to
Japan.
be a top seller. Oh, forget about it.
Imagine what that'd be like in Japan with anime stuff.
Oh my
Oh well,
god.
because I mean, it would be first. It would be a big thing in Japan because the Japanese are they're more open about the fact that they are depraved sexual people. But we are like less okay with it, I guess.
Yes. Well, anyway, folks, that might be.
Japanese culture is pro-sex and anti-violence, and the opposite of what we are.
Oh, complete opposite.
We censor everything with sex in it, but we don't censor stuff with violence. And the Japanese
Well, can I just say as to why I think it would probably just like destroy our species is like the number one problem in Japan right now is that their people are not having sex. They're not having kids, and they're having serious economic problems. Well, they have to do something. I mean, their people are like eventually they're just not gonna have any more kids.
I'm just saying they don't have any space. You know, the houses are small enough as it is. They live in these little things. You know, there's a reason why people love portable gaming so much over there. It's because it's the only thing they can fit in their homes.
Yeah, they don't have spaces for consoles. That was the problem with the Xbox One and stuff. It's a big console. I mean, it's not a big console for us, but over there in their little micro homes, that takes up like a whole corner.
Yeah. So if you can only fit one person inside of one of their living establishments with a typical Japanese person, that's the reason why VR porn is going to be so huge over there. Probably going to start over there too. Start with anime.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, it's gonna be okay in Japan first. 100%. I call that.
Oh yeah.
And all the Americans are going to import it and buy it off eBay or something.
Yeah, they're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, oh my god, look at this fucking shit.
Well, guys, it's actually been over an hour already, And I do appreciate you guys
Talk about
joining me for
porn.
this. I appreciate you guys joining me with this show.
Video game porn.
Video game porn. Well, thank you all out there for joining me and watching the show, and I hope you had a good time as much as we did. And join me again next week. We'll have another episode of Talking Games Live with Ryno. And until then,
Look out for your
get your
video
game
game
on.
porn.
Yeah. Ryan, look up Robinson and Journey